So this part is the grotto. I'll show a picture of it after. Oh man. Good thing that I'm young. Oh man. Oh. I want to cut that open, but of course I can't. Gotta look here. Literally between a rock and a hard place. 127 hours over here. Yeah. Oh no, this is cool. Random fly just hovering. Wow. Oh, I know where this is gonna take me. It's gonna take me to that. Oh, right. Yeah. So I was just up there. Wow. Dude, it's so relaxing. So after this hike, I want to go to the ocean, see the ocean, and on top, I'll go there but to get some, before I get food, just, I don't know if I'm allowed to cook food on the beach, but if I can, that's, and yeah, if I can, great. Run to the store, buy some food, let's go back, start a fire. Of course, keep it under control, because not my country, so I gotta respect it. Even if it was my country, I'd still respect. So I don't want to go to prison and then get banned from this country, continent. Oh, I'm in New South Wales. So yeah, love it here so far. It's really nice. That is where I started. Right there. And here I am. Wow. So I'm at the very end. And I did get the name of this place before I show you the finale. It's Fitzroy, F-I-T-Z-R-O-Y Falls. And yeah, wow, I'll show you. Just look at this. It's all green. Some nice exposed rock. You know, you got the falls from where we started. You can, yeah. Got a person over there. Yeah. This is just, oh. I did have to skip all this area because, I mean, the trail went into the trees, not on the edge. I guess, I mean, looking at this kind of looks a little unsafe. But wow. I know I've said wow a lot, but you gotta remember, it's so breathtaking. Like, I'm lost for words. Just look at this. But yeah, I'm gonna sit back, enjoy the view for a bit longer, and then I'm gonna head back. Well, it's morning. Slept pretty decently. I woke up a few times with my arms numb because I cut off the circulation. I looked out the window and there was a lot of stars. Holy crow. Anyway, it was apparently just 5:30 when I woke up. It is currently 5:45, and looked at the time at home, and it is 11 o'clock, 11:44 right now. And yeah, I can gladly say the first time I've slept in until 5 p.m. or 11 a.m. Sorry, I was always an early riser. Guess not today. But yeah, plan for today again is hit the road. I got some food in the back. All fogged up. There's a nice old, in front of this caravan, there's another caravan. Chatted with them last night, and because we didn't know if we could sleep here overnight, so I walked up to them like, hey, and, started chatting and whatnot. And I didn't get a ticket. None of us got a ticket. There's more people behind me now. You can't see, it's all fogged up. And yeah, the sight here is amazing. See if I could get a time lapse or something of the roads. Oh, I'd love to do that because the roads here are just gorgeous. We don't have roads like this in Canada. Roads here, they're all very windy. And yeah, in Canada it's always just straight. But yeah, and the trees here, like, man. But let's hit the road. Well, plans changed. Didn't go to the ocean like I said I was. But I'm not disappointed in my decision because I found a really nice little camping spot. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get in there for a moment. The water. It's not cold. It's warm. Yeah, that's upstream. And if I can, carefully, without dropping my phone, downstream. I wonder if I can zoom in. So I went down there, and oh, it was nice. Let's see. Went up to beyond that rock right there. There's a little dip right in the center there, and yeah. Oh, stepped in some sort of spider web accident. That's okay. Sorry, bud. Wherever you are. Spiders. But yeah. Just listen to this. You don't get views like this from the ocean. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can, on this trip, make it to Darwin. If not, oh well. I don't know. Oh, hi. It's right there. No, don't do that. Making sure this is... Oh, there's two of them. There's one right there. Oh, it does not want to zoom in there. And there's one right there. He's a good size little guy. I'll let you go, little bud. Yeah. One of the reasons why I like to come to these kind of places is to get bugs. I like spiders. Chill. He thinks he's hidden. Right in the center, right on that grass piece. Almost forgot to say one thing. So like the spiders are right in front of me. Here's my car. And I'm gonna sleep with this sound all night. It's gonna be great. I mean, there's some cars nearby running down the highway, but they usually stop later at night. Hopefully I'll get some photos of the stars if they work. Hopefully they do. Ta-ta! Good morning. It is like 6 something. 6:30 in the morning. Got some food in me. Not much, but enough. And yeah, I'm gonna hit the road and get going. Just to give you one more idea. Quiet little place. There's a road over there just beyond. You can see it right there. And yeah, stream's right there. It was really nice. I ended up sleeping with the window open. Made it a lot. I'm gonna let the car kind of get the frost off the window. And not frost, but condensation, and then I'll see if I can get a video of driving and what that's like here. Yeah, off to the road.
Rain. None of us quite sure if we would see England again. Some fool muttered death or liberty. There were 6 of us together, a jolly hungry crew. And as the days went by, our hunger quickly grew. Some fool muttered death or liberty. So that night we made fires out of twigs and out of bark, and our stomachs they were grumbling out through the night so dark. We were only trying to keep ourselves alive. When the sun came up next morning, the 6 had turned to 5. And I said, right, there's another one, don't you frown. Shoot me, can't hold it down. It's a tale they won't believe when I get down to Hobart Town. All 5 of us were nervous, and I'll tell you that's a fact. But you should have seen the bastard who was carrying the axe. He was a sick man, he had murder in his heart. And then we reached the Franklin River, and it took 2 days to cross. We were wet and almost starving, and for food we're at a loss. We were hungry men with murder on our minds. So that night we made fire out of twigs and out of bark, and our stomachs they were rumbling out through the night so dark. And they were making noises the dead could not ignore. When the sun came up next morning, the fire had turned to 4. And I said, right, there's another one, don't you frown. Shooting me and hold it down. It's a tale they won't believe when I get down to Hobart Town. Well, the 4 of us kept marching to a place called Western Tears, a country full of tasty game. For us it held no cheer, we had no guns, we were traveling without hope. The axe it loomed so ominous, and God's hand was at play. The sick man is the type of game that can't run away. So stay easy, my poor man, your time's at hand. So that night we made fires out of twigs and out of bark, and our stomachs they were crumbling all through the night so dark. I can't say that I felt guilty, after all it wasn't me. When the sun came up next morning, 4 to turn 3, and I said, right, there's another one, don't you frown. Chew the meat and hold it down. It's a tale they won't believe when I get down to Hobart Town. The 3 of us kept moving, but one was fading fast. He'd been bitten by a snake and you could see he would not last. So stay easy, my good man, your time's at hand. When he could last no longer, his days were fading fast. We're far too weak to carry him, subsistency comes first. Stay easy, my good man, your time's at hand. So that night we made fires out of twigs and out of bark, and our stomachs they were grumbling all through the night so dark. It was a messy job, but it was one we had to do. When the sun came up next day, guess what? The 3 had turned to 2, and I said, right, there's another one, don't you frown. Chew the meat and hold it down. It's a tale they won't believe when I get down to Hobart Town. Looking at me funny, so eyeing me for days. You would not need to be too bright to know that bastard's ways. He was a sick man, he had murder in his heart. But even bastards have to rest, and even bastards have to sleep. And when he was in the land of Nod, straight over I did creep. And the axe that he once wielded now is mine. So that night I made a fire out of twigs and out of bark, and my stomach it kept rumbling out through the night so dark. Can't say that I enjoyed it, it wasn't exactly fun. But when the sun came up next morning, the 2 would turn to 1, and I said, right, there's another one, don't you frown. Chew the meat and hold it down. It's a tale they won't believe when I get down to Hobart Town. As any fool can tell. So when I got down to Hobart Town, I told my story well, but do you think they would believe one word I said? They thought I was covering for my maid still at large, so they'd be roaming in the bush so wild and free. And back to old Macquarie Harbor they sent me. But I remember fires made of twigs and made of bark, and my stomach it was grumbling all through the night so dark. And this young fool, he just said to me, it's liberty or death. And he looked around, a tasty one. I just cannot help but see it. Right, there's another one, don't you frown. Chew the meat and hold it down. It's a tale they won't believe when I get down, when I get down, when I get down to Hobart Town.
Well, I'm in quarantine, and not the quarantine everybody's familiar with back in 2020 and 22. Welcome to Quarantine Bay, Australia. Yeah. I saw the name, I just had to stop. Just look at. Beautiful day out too. And if you look way over there's my car that I got. Right there. Yeah. I got some nice trees up here too. This is definitely like a scenic photo right there.
Well, it would all blow up from when it all crashed down. We'd take whatever came. It was all for a laugh, and if it failed, there'd be no one to blame. Was that not the point of the game? Wasn't that how we wound up with our name? Was someone's bright idea that we would make some noise with the record light on, barely holding together, could all have gone horribly wrong. Remember that part in the song, the part when you rowdies would all sing along and sing along and sing along and never back down. Well, it's too late now, you're running around, slapping up posters on whatever downtown. The kids are all out, you screaming and shout, you screaming and shout, and you fried. It's all coming back in view. It's all coming back in view. It's all coming back in view. As it all blows light. Pass me a bottomless drink to pass these limitless miles. Passed out along the way, passing town after town, we passed anything decent to say. Did you find that the pumps were okay? Be part of you might have lost on the way. On the way, on the way, it never came back. Well, it's too late now, you're up and you're down, walking past posters on Queen and slow down, and the kids are all out, they're slowing about, they're slowing and planning goodbye. It's all coming back in view. It's all coming back in view. It's all coming back in view. As it all blows by. 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 Well, it's so late now, you're all in town, missing the posters and grabbing the groceries. The kids are all out, with your money don't count, we have a part of that time. It's all coming back in view. It's all coming back in view. It's all coming back in view. As it all blows by. As it all blows by. As it all, as it all, as it all blows by. some things that I'm not proud of to keep myself intact. They sold me down the river, I was glad to pay the price. I've never been a quitter, and I've always rolled the dice. Regina leads to Winnipeg, where the Northmen call my name. I had a life in Yellowknife on the Great Slave Lake. I went back to my hometown, my mom and dad were gone. I paid respects to life and death before I moved along. I walked the rails, and I felt the cold. 25 years on, and the wheels just roll. Is it too soon to know? Is it too late to say? 25 years on, it's just like yesterday. Time in Montreal, Toronto, and St. John. I'm standing on this rocky coast, 25 years on. Life is in the living, the road is where you learn. The purpose of the journey is never to return. And I walked the rails, and I felt the cold. 25 years on, this country's in my soul. I've made mistakes, regret the past. Now it's 25 years on and there's no going back. And if I knew then what I know now, the broken hearts and the broken vows, if I had it all to do again, I wouldn't change a thing.
Just woke up, and it rained last night. Of course, I had a tree, and when it hit, it was just mist too. And when it hit the fucking, fell off the tree, it hit the roof. Oh, it sounded like sticks were hitting it. Didn't sleep well last night. I got some little magpies or crows. Oh, they look like magpies. Sorry, I had a fly in my hand. And yeah. This is the, there's the road. I had a few people driving by. Got some cows over there. We'll say the ones in Canada are much bigger. I definitely hit one of those with a truck before I hit one of the ones in North America with a truck. Not saying I would hit them with a truck though. It's just the ones in North America are big. Holy crow. But yeah, it was it was a nice little night. I got the car running right now just to defog the windows. And yeah, I'm gonna hit the road and again see where I go today.
Making my way to Fainter Falls right now. And yeah, so far though, it's all just heavily treed. Oh, we're at something up ahead. Water's over there. I do hear something in the distance. But if this is it, that's going to be kind of sad for a hike. I mean, it was only 700 meters. Which kind of sucks, I guess. I don't think this is it. God, I hope not. Excuse me, sorry. A wild river, okay. Ow. That's cool. All that water. Okay. Before I continue on, the last night was a pain in the butt. Trying to find a parking spot, right? Just to like camp for the night. There's a few, but none were just, I don't know, good. Even though when I went, like, ended up just parking, that wasn't the greatest. But there was trash bins, which was a good thing. And one thing I've noticed about the Volkswagen Polo is that it has intelligent windshield wipers that I guess determine how much water's on the windshield somehow. And then when, you know, there's too much, it wipes. I mean, even I felt like it was a little too fast because, I mean, I could see perfectly and it would still be wiping real fast. And it's a good little car though. Getting ready to get going. Might get a few photos before I get going. Yeah. It was raining too, and anyway, it was when the rain hit the road, it basically just turned to steam. I thought that was wow. Yeah, because you don't get that in Canada, I don't think. Anyway, get a few photos and off I go. I was was it Falls Creek? Which is a little ski resort town. Because I guess in Canadian summertime, in Australian winter, I guess. Ooh, hold on. Give me one sec, sorry. It's a very popular ski resort. Anyway, driving there would be a bitch, and I'm Canadian, right? At least our roads are wide. This is the road going in. I don't know how people do it. It must be like a single lane with like pullover sides. Because my car probably had like 4 inches either side, 6 inches max, until the fucking lane, right? Or the line, I should say. But yeah. You can hear the river to my left. Should be there shortly. I mean, it's a 700-meter hike. It's not that far. Probably do a couple minute of just walking. Oh. Wow. I was not expecting, wow. The lady said that there would be a lot of water coming down. Wow. That's a good amount of rainwater. Get some photos of this before I carry on. There's where I was. Let's go down. Ooh, that a lizard. Barely see him. Oh, he ran away. Oh, there. I see him though. That was the second lizard I've seen on this trip. Probably shouldn't have done this in fucking flip-flops and socks. No ankle support. If I hurt myself, well shit. No railing. Yeah, so far this is fun. Definitely kind of safety. But I mean, fuck. Know your, ability. If you can't do it, don't do it. But yeah. I love how, wow, that's a great view. I love how it can be so hot to something like this, which is very, very cool. Like I can make camp here, I mean if I could, was allowed to. No, I can't. And just relax. That's nice. Oh, a dandelion. Okay. Might be the end. Yeah, looks like it. Wow. Yeah, this is the end. Yep. I just did a 3.25 kilometer hike uphill after doing it downhill. And, you know, downhill was the scenic, and then uphill was just cinder. But I did it, and it was supposed to be, it was 3.5 kilometers. Regular time was 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I did it in 1 hour and 1 minute, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, I'm going to go to the car, get some water in me, because I definitely need it, and yeah, see where the road takes me again. Maybe just camp here for the night, because I'm just tired. Been a long day. Driving all that. But yeah, rock on. Well, I just woke up. Not really just woke up, but yeah. It's 6:15. Plan is to head to the grocery store, get some groceries, definitely fill up the tank. I got half a tank, 300 kilometers to go. Just waiting for the car to warm up because, I mean, it's covered in condensation. My driver's side is not that bad, but that's pretty up. And yeah, slept in the Mackenzie Falls parking lot last night because I didn't want to go travel too far, and I thought I'd risk it. Thankfully, nobody bothered me. Let's see if I can kind of show you some of the view. It's raining outside. I'm not the only one here though. There's a building right there. I mean, you can barely see. Let's see, actually. Let's see. Yeah, there's a car right there. It's right behind that little building. Just waiting for the car to kind of warm up a little bit more, and then I'll get driving, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
And the bartender's ringing the bell. I was down on my luck, but I found my last buck. Got enough for another. They say go to hell. Am I going insane? Just wanna go home. God, I'm sorry I came, so I fall for the door. Nearly crashed to the floor. And my head's in a roar. I'll be lucky if I make it up the hill. Saturday night I've been up in the swill, and it's up the hill. Up the hill, up the hill. Saturday night I've been up in the swill, and it's up the hill. Up the hill. And I amble and stagger and sway. I'm tripping on nothing and sliding on ice, and I feel that the threads of my life giving way. Am I going insane? Should've taken a cab, could've saved me the pain. Feeling stupid and sore, how I cry and I roar. I won't drink anymore, God, I'm praying that I make it up the hill. Saturday night I'm in nothing, this will, and it's up the hill. Up the hill, up the hill. Saturday night I'm in nothing, this will, and it's up the hill. Up the hill. The words of that song go round in my head as I'm crawling along. I heard they might as well leave me for dead as I go up the hill. Saturday night I've been down this will, and it's up the hill. Up the hill, up the hill. Saturday night I've been down this will, and it's up the hill. Up the hill. call is one hell of a fall, and a crack that did spell certain peril. The lights fade in the din, Christ, I'm going in, like the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. The words of that song going round in my head. So I'm crawling along. Oh Lord, they might as well leave me for dead as I go up the hill. Saturday night I've been up in the swill and it's up the hill. Up the hill, up the hill. Saturday night I've been up in the swill and it's up the hill. Up the hill, up the hill. Saturday night I've been up in the swill and it's up the hill. Up the hill, up the hill. Saturday night I've been up in the swill and it's up the hill. Up the hill.
Well, Johnny, you know, that's a very good question. Sometimes we put out the odd fire, but most of the time we just spend our time rescuing cats. Any more questions? Thank you.
Okay, that was Timmy's daddy. Now let's find out what Mabel's daddy does for a living, okay?
Well, I used to be a farmer and I made a living fine. I had a little stretch of land along the CB line. But times went by and though I tried, the money wasn't there. And the bankers came and took my land and told me fair is fair. I looked for every kind of job, the answer always no. Hire you now, they'd always laugh, we just let 20 go. The government, they promised me a measly little sum. But I've got too much pride to end up just another bum. Then I thought, who gives a damn if all the jobs are gone? I'm gonna be a pirate on the river Saskatchewan. And it's a heave, high, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grains. And it's a ho, high, farmers bar your doors when you see the Jolly Roger on Regina's mighty shores.
Morning. This is what I woke up to. Could have been worse. Man, are these guys loud. Well, this is, rough where I parked, right by a road. Sounds right. Parrots are everywhere. Yeah. I have a really nice tree over here. I didn't even get a picture of it. I'll get one quickly. Historic tree though. I'm gonna let the car just warm up. Got some dairy cows in the sunshine. There's the tree part of it. Yeah, got an old one. Doesn't work. And there. Really nice tree. I'm just waking up. 6:30 here, 1 p.m. local time where I live. And yeah. But I'm gonna hit the road, find a nice place to eat, and yeah, see you from there. Car's full of gas. Just letting it defog. Just all these parrots. I just spent 42 Australian dollars on camel jerky and crocodile jerky. I hope this is good. I'm going to try them later. Well, I still have 422 kilometers or 4 hours, 30 minutes till I get to, what's that place called again? Lincoln Harbor, or Lincoln Bay, sorry, Australia, South Australia. Imagine hand testing that diamond. So that train moves. I'm not sure if those ones move. Come on. Oh, here we go. Okay, not with tunnel. Over the trailing frog, trailing switch. There's the other one. Oh, he's moving. Come on. Don't just stop like that. Elvis. Oh. Oh, he's leaving. Oh no. Oh, there. Here's another one. Oh, he's a long one. PN, Pacific National. Oh. Let's see through the tunnel. Some sort of like a coal mine, it looks like. Cat. This is really nice.
In South Australia I was born.
Heave away, haul away.
In South Australia round Cape Horn, we're bound for South Australia. As I walked out one morning fair, heave away, haul away. 'Twas there I met Miss Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia. I shook her up, I shook her down, heave away, haul away. I shook her round and round the town. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. There ain't but one thing grieves me mind, heave away, haul away. To leave Miss Nancy Blair behind. We're bound for South Australia. And as we walloped around Cape Horn, heave away, haul away. You wish to Christ you'd never been born. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. In South Australia I was born, in South Australia round Cape Horn. As I walked out one morning fair, 'twas there I met Miss Nancy Blair. I shook her up, I shook her down, I shook her round and round the town. There ain't but one thing grieves me mind, to leave Miss Nancy Blair behind. As we walloped around Cape Horn, you'll wish to Christ you'd never been born. We're bound for South Australia, we're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, heave away, all away, all away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, heave away, all away, all away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, heave away, all away, all away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, heave away, all away, all away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. 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 We're bound for South Australia.
Please don't tell me about tomorrow, it's much too far away. Got a ticket in my fist, though the rent may not get paid. Seen this highway 1,000 times, but it never looks the same. Days get old, but I get younger, can't remember my own name. All I need is in my pocket, all I see is the road ahead. All I want is different faces, different places, and a pair of walking shoes, and a pair of walking shoes. The road is like a river that drags me in its wake. Let it shoot me down the rapids and the waves will ease my aches. I got crowds and bits and pieces just to fight in for my brain. Can't remember what you look like till I turn away again. All I need is in my pocket, all I see is the road ahead. All I want is different faces, different places, and a pair of walking shoes, and a pair of walking shoes. And if standing still's the answer, the question must be wrong. You can argue if you want to, but I hope it won't take long. Please don't tell me about tomorrow, it's much too far away. Got a ticket in my fist, though the rent may not get paid. All I need is in my pocket, all I see is the road ahead. All I want is different faces, different places, and a pair of walking shoes, and a pair of walking shoes, and a pair of walking shoes, and a pair of walking shoes. All I need is in my pocket, all I see is the road ahead. All I want is different faces, different places, and a pair of walking shoes, and a pair of walking shoes.
Well, I didn't make it to Port Lincoln today, but got, what, an hour and a half away, 139 clicks. And decided there was a lot of other places I could camp, and then I kind of figured that they're probably paid for. So, and I'm cheap. So I decided to park on the side of the road. Again, on another truck stop. Yeah, there's where I came in. There's the car. There's the sunset. There's a noisy bird. But, one's better than this morning. Pretty bird, though. I do have to be careful. There's a lot of ants around here. I've been bitten a few times. If you look in the distance, I'm not sure. That line right there in the, like, kind of the center of the screen where you got the light blue and then you got the dark blue and then you got the green. The dark blue is the ocean. Yeah. Doesn't look like an ocean. Oh, we got a car coming by. I think I just got bit by another ant too. They bite. They like to bite here. I'm also in flip-flops, and I got a lot of sores in my feet from these damn flip-flops. But yeah. I'll get some steps in before. Yeah. You know, one thing I never thought I'd ever see is a Ford Ranger with a snorkel. On a hole here in Australia, that's very common. They also got big bumpers too, like Ram bumpers. Yeah. Not a lot of big pickup trucks though, because I guess there's weight laws here and that's deterrent. Also found out this, I found out early on, but anyway. Australia in a nutshell is, how do I put it? It's basically Vancouver. And I don't like Vancouver. It's too expensive and everything. I mean, items are roughly the same. Like if you do the conversion, like they're the same in like in Alberta. Maybe a little bit more expensive, depending on where you go. And I mean, fuel is in some places cheaper than Alberta, but in some places more expensive than Alberta. Figure that up. Was it $1.74.9? Well, something is basically $1.59.9 per liter in Canadian. So if I pay like $1.80 Australian, I'm paying more. Yeah. Apparently it did go down. I'm not sure for how long or if it's still. But the sunset's going down, so I'm gonna get ready for bed. But yeah. So far a good trip. I'm liking it. And yeah. Good view at least, quiet. Not many trees, so it's not like the birds can wake me up, hopefully. I'm not sure though. I think those are clouds. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes and then I'm gonna just roll up the windows. Because I don't want to, get rained on. Yeah, these ants like to bite. And so if I keep moving, they don't have time to grab on. If I stop moving, they bite. Like this one, that one. No, that's a fly. Yeah. That's gonna be a good day, hopefully. A good night. Flies are everywhere, that's for sure. Not like in Canada where there's no flies. But yeah. That's the view. Hope you guys have a good day. Well,
2 days ago, I went from around Port Lincoln to Smoky Bay, and then I made it there last night. Today, I was lazy. I decided to kind of just save on money a bit. Didn't even spend a penny today, thankfully. Just sitting in the car. It was very hot today. I got sunburned. Now we're getting rain, which is funny. It's coming down. Not anymore, but it was. Anyway, it was, if it clears up, I'll go out and get some footage of where I'm at. Windows are already fogging up because I was stupid enough to go quickly for a walk down. And yeah. I mean, it's a good little place right now. I mean, I got no complaints. My whole back is probably like sunburnt red. My feet are sunburnt red because I decided to take a nap. But my feet hanging out the car door because why not, right? I wasn't really thinking. And yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for the storm to go by. I'm going to just relax. And yeah. Take the day, minute by minute. Head to bed. No, not probably the most flattering angle. Back at the same spot I was last night, and which was like a few nights ago as well. It's a good place. I mean, it's windy as heck right now. I mean, decent view in the back, I guess. Right. Yeah. Good day, kinda, sorta. Got some news from the family that turned it up being okay. Yeah. Other than that, so far it's going good. I'm gonna probably stay here for a couple nights. Well, one more after this. Depending on the temperature tomorrow, if it warms up a lot, then I'm just gonna head east. Stopped in Port Lincoln, picked up some water and some food that are just down under the seas right now. And yeah, got 8 bottles of 1.5 liters. One thing I did notice, I was in Smoky Bay the other day, not last night, the night before, and technically yesterday morning, and I was dropping off like all the crap I had in my car, right, just throwing it out, and they had these big, 700-liter totes opened on the top, filled with pop cans, bottles, like glass bottles. And on the other side, they had a dumpster, almost half full of just plastic bottles. My first thought was, if this was in Canada, these would be completely empty. People would just come by and steal them. Guess not here. By the looks of it, Australia is safer than Canada, which says a lot. Even though everything here wants to kill you. And yet I've only seen one thing that wants to kill me, even though it doesn't actually want to kill me. It was a black widow. I also saw, and I thought this was really cool, it was a red-thighed wolf spider. And she bigger than a toonie. Like, it was pretty cool. I didn't really, touch it or go near it. I mean, I did go near it, but I didn't want to touch it and provoke it too much. I wish I had a camera. Yesterday I also saw, what do they call those things? Group of dolphins. That was really cool. They were just swimming out in the bay near Smoky Bay, and yeah, and wow, that was a sight to see. There was a little pool where I guess high tide or whatever, water went into there, and there's a moth in my car. Anyway, 2 fish went into there, and there was another pool where there was like 3 crabs hiding in. Try to get these like 19-year-old kids to go get them for me, so we could eat crab that night, but I guess not. Oh well. Yeah. What else? Oh, with the dolphins, there was also a group of seals with them. And one of the guys I was like, the 19, had a spear gun, and there was a lot of good-sized fish that he couldn't get with that spear gun, sadly. But yeah, like they were just so big that the spear would just bounce right off their side. Yeah. It's been a good trip so far. I mean, the sun's currently almost completely. I mean, it's already still got the light. Tomorrow, probably, if I can, just stay here. Like, I'm still fucking sunburned. Like, you can probably see, like, right, like, there's burnt. There's not really burnt. My nose is really burnt. Forehead, not as bad, but it's like this side of the face is really burnt. This, not so much. Nose is really bad. And, yeah. Back feels better because of the sunburn, so that's good. Make it easier to sleep tonight, I hope. We'll say this thing is kind of annoying, but, I mean, it helps, sorry. And, yeah. Trying to think, what else did I see? I hit a pigeon, a parrot yesterday. That was sad. I was driving down in a buck 10 zone and going to buck 10, and I just just see from the corner of the eye this little green thing just flying straight at the car. Boom, right into the side of it on the driver's side. And as I'm like no one was behind me. I made sure of that as well. But as I was like coming to a stop, I just see it just fly into the bush. Not, literally flying, but like a ball. Poor little fucker. I felt bad hitting him. Yeah. Went outside. I mean, I knew he was dead. There was no way I was going to find him. I had traveled too far to stop. I didn't want to hit the brake too hard. And there wasn't much room to really pull over. So it was like one of those things where I had to like get out quickly and check and, okay, we're good. Car's good. Good. Gotta go. Bye. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. The place where I'm at right now, there says there's a toilet like 12 kilometers that way behind me. That's not true. Good thing I figured that out a few days ago. There's one like 28 kilometers that way to my left. And yeah. That was, at least I know where that one is. Had a shower in there this morning. That was nice. It was cold. No hot water, which, I mean, whatever, right? Cold showers are supposed to be good for you. And, yeah, I downloaded a whole bunch of YouTube videos. Been reading a book I got. Yeah. I wish it was a true story, not a false story, because I find true stories more fun. It was Middle Eastern fiction story, and just should have read deeper when I bought it, because it was only $2 Australian, which is nothing. It's like a $1.82 Canadian, $1.83 maybe. And yeah, I mean, it's good so far.
I do like the good true story military stories though. But yeah. Y'all, now I'm gonna this long video. Anyway, yeah, bye.
Those are ants on a toilet.
So it's December 9th today. I've been here for 2 weeks and a day. Landed 2 weeks ago on a Monday in Australia. I still have a few more days, a couple weeks to go, which is awesome. Anyway, loving it so far. The sun is already set. I got sunlight in the horizon. The stars are already coming up, which is nice. Don't have, so dark in here that I have to use the car light to, work. There we go. Anyway, so today the goal was to go and, go shark diving with sharks, right, in a cage. That almost was like 600 Australian dollars. I look at this and that's a lot of fucking money, right? So I said, no, I'm not going to do that today. So I looked on the internet, I'm like on Google Maps, because I connected to the Port Lincoln Library. Thank you guys for having available free and fast Wi-Fi, I will say, because I'm cheap as fuck and I appreciate it. Anyway, it's, looked for a place to eat, and so I kind of wandered around the city a bit. Interesting little city. It's not really Canada standards, it's not a city, but it's really nice. Unless you're talking about Saskatchewan standards, then it's a fucking city. Anyway, no skyscrapers, which is really nice. No really tall buildings. It's all short. Probably the highest building I saw was a 6-story hotel, and I don't even think it was 6 stories. It's kind of where I ate, which was a place called the Pier. It had I was going to go to another place, but they didn't look like they were going to be open, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go try this place instead, because I passed it on the way, because I parked literally 3/4 of a kilometer away. Why? I don't fucking know. I just wanted to walk, I guess. And anyway, so ate there, and I bought a $60 platter of seafood, and it was actually really good. Came with French fries, which are really nice. They're not the greatest French fries, but they're really good too, still, right? Better than most places I've had. Yeah, I got a battered fish of the day. I don't know what kind of fish it was. Really nice, though. It had a little bit of a whiskey flavor for some reason. I don't know. I liked it. Yeah, it had these little bowl of 7 or 8 mussels that were in this. It had I believe it was cilantro, tomato sauce, pork, and chili peppers, sliced chili peppers. It was really good. And that was, it was spicy too, which I thought was really an interesting detail. Had like 4 different oysters, you know, one of each. Their signature one, I will say, with the cheese on it, was the best in my opinion. I would order those definitely if I came back there. What else? I did notice like the oysters were on a little big pile of salt. I don't know if I was supposed to eat like the salt or use it or anything. I don't fucking. It was weird, interesting, but it was really nice how they made it so that the oysters kind of just stayed put. It didn't, you know, fall over and wiggle. What else was there? There was a coleslaw, it wasn't a coleslaw, but it was definitely cabbage. It was pretty good. It had interesting dressing on it. Kind of like a sweet with like a sharp taste in the, like this back of your, like side of your mouth, if you know. I liked it. There was squid. I wasn't the biggest fan of the squid. I mean, it could have used more seasoning and also a little bit less batter, maybe. But definitely, like, if, you know, seasoning salt on those things, oh, that would be fucking good. I think it was just salt and pepper anyway, and batter. But it was still good, right? Trying to go over the plate in my brain. Fish of the day was battered. I got that battered. That was really nice. Oh, I already said that. Fuck. Yeah, that was pretty much it, I think. But it cost like, you know, 60 Australian dollars. Probably worth more than, like, I could have made it at home. But of course I couldn't have made it as good. Like there was some definitely art and it installed into the dish, which was really nice. Like I would not have come up with it like right here, right now, right? I mean, if I'd never had it before. Wish I did have a pint of beer. That would have been nice. I did mainly today. I used to, one of the guys, pilots I used to have at my old job, had he told me that he was really good with, like, he found a secret way on making square numbers really easy in your head. Like, boom, got it. And I'm looking at this, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I gotta figure this out. Right, I had nothing better to do today, so I went out and bought. I mean, I was thinking about it a few days ago. Like, I was writing in the sand on the beach, like, figured certain things out, and I figured it out, one part out. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. And I'm like, but like, there's still a lot of memory to this. Like, that's kind of a pain in the ass. So what I did was I bought a little 300-page notebook, and I figured it out. And it was like, holy shit, like, this is fucking interesting. So it's like, you know, if I wanted to find like the, I'm not going to do this right now because I'm tired, right? But it was, let's say I wanted to figure out the 47 square, I could do, you know, 40 square, which is then, let's see if I quickly do this. 40 square, which is then, you know, 1600, okay? And then, what is it, what was it? A little bit of math in there that I kind of discovered, like, what was it? Something like 7 times, because, okay, so 40 minus 47 is 7. You get, of course, don't worry about, of course, that's -7. Don't worry about that right now. 47 minus 40 is 7. So you grab that 7, you put it down. And then it's 40 plus 47 is 87. 87 times 7, right? Get that number, add it to 1600, and you will get 47 squared. The same exact answer. I'm looking at this. What the fuck, right? It's fucking easy. I'm gonna make a video of this too sometime, okay? Because it's boom, right? It's easy. I also figured a trick out for, you know, like X5, so let's say, like 25, 35, 65, whatever, right? Like, there's an actual trick to those. I mean, if it's, you know, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, right? That's just, you know, your regular square digits, you know, like 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, oh, you know what it is, right? Like 9, like 30 times 30 is 900. Okay, so you're basically, you know, it's easy, really fucking easy. 880 times 80 is 6,400, right? You're just, you know, adding 2 zeros at the end. Because, yeah, anyway. But there's also like a way to do it with 25, 35, 55. And again, I gotta make a video of it. I'm not gonna spoil it, even though I really want to. But yeah. Yeah, people go on vacation to relax. I literally went on vacation to do math. For fun, too. Let me just emphasize that. But yeah, so I'm just going to get ready for bed. I mean, I'm already fucking ready for bed. I know it's going to get pretty chilly in here. It's pretty hot in here right now. Might step out for a minute, just, you know, get some air. It is getting pretty stuffy because I've been just talking so fast. But yeah. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to have a good night, hopefully. It's going to get a little chilly in here, I bet. Like past few nights I've stayed here. I mean, you know, you get used to it. You just bundle up correctly. And I'll survive, right? So yeah. Until tomorrow.
When you said that vengeance is mine, before you pushed me out without the slightest hint of doubt to the path of the number 9. So if it's on its way on a sunny, sunny day to the beach where we first met, oh how I wish I'd drown instead of being brought around in your arms in the first day tent. Here we go again. Here we go again. Away. You looked into my eyes. You said you were in love, but that it struck you from above when you thought of my demise. Is it me or is it you with the sense of deja vu as I
kind of cute. Let's see if I can get a picture of this bastard. Like he sees his little reflection. He's like, I gotta kill this thing. Not sure what his deal is. It's not a really nice spot, right? They keep coming back. One of them is still wet. Like, just he left a while ago. He's the blue one. Can't even zoom in. Just fucking at his own reflection. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna show you the view. Yep, socks and flip flops. Nice little view. Yeah. It's kind of funny. This little blue guy just fucking going ham on my mirror. So I came to this little Cockatoo Lake here. Great little place. And yes, like I came here pretty early, and I got a 6-hour, 42-minute drive ahead of me to get to the town where I want to go to. I got to be there at like probably 4, so I'm not overly worried about it. Yesterday I was just chilling, right, and I was bored and couldn't find my pen. And anyway, so I asked, it's not going to focus, but that RV right there could borrow a pen. Because I got bored, right? And I wanted to figure out a way on how to chat with people, and why not, right? And I walked up and I was like, do you guys have a pen? I'm like, yeah, sure, here. And I was like, do you guys like math? And I thought it was funny, because we were chatting about this last night. And apparently the lady was wondering, like, did he say math or meth? And it was just, okay. And of course, like, after I got the pen, I went back there. I was, can I just get a random 3-digit number? And lady's hesitant, gives me a random 3-digit number. I found out, like, she got a little paranoid about that, because I was like, well, is he trying to get her, like, phone number? And I'm just, like, laughing my ass off, right? Like, no, I was just literally looking because I wanted to know if a certain math thing that I found out worked. And it does. And I got, because I was bored, right? Yeah. Anyway, it was, so we ended up staying up until, like, midnight just chatting. And then, like, I think it was midnight I actually went to bed. But yeah, I was sitting in my car and she comes over and knocks on my window. I'm facing the other direction. So I go out this door. And I'm like, hey. And she's like, oh, well, you want food? I'm like, like, long story short, I was like, yeah, sure. And we ended up just chatting for like 5-6 hours almost. And yeah, really nice couple. And yeah. But yeah, it's still waking up, and then gonna hit the road and get to Mohiu, Victoria, Australia. Where I'll meet up hopefully with some farmer guys and go drinking again. It's 9:38 right now. Spent past like 3 days at the same damn place. I like it here. It's really nice, calm, relaxing. There's a stream just over there. It is like 27 degrees outside right now, plus 27 degrees Celsius. So it's fucking cooking in this car. I only have this bandana to keep my hair out of my sweaty face, and swim trunks on right now. I am sweating, and it sucks. But
it was a good day, I guess, because it was nice and warm. There's a river that's just good enough to go swim in. Not really swim in, but sit in. There's a flip-flop there that's been sitting there for a few days, apparently. And I don't know what my plan is for tomorrow. Maybe I'll stay here. But today is the 16th of December. Tomorrow's the 17th, Tuesday. And yeah, not sure. What am I do? I am outside of Moyhue and Whitfield, in between those two little towns. And yeah, great. Good night. So it's like 8:41 p.m. right now. For 2:41 in the morning at home. My goal right now, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm still at the same camping spot I was for the past few days. So I'm going to go to, goal for tomorrow is to go to Wangaratta, put more supplies in my car, fill up with gas, and then just make my way to Mount Boulder, and then yeah, I'm gonna go wandering around there for a couple days. Hopefully they'll let me do that. I mean, I haven't had any issues so far. I haven't had any issues with cops, which is nice. Not many cops in Australia, I will say. A lot of the cops, from what I've heard, also don't have guns, which, I mean, cool. Couldn't do that in North America, but, I mean, with Trudeau's being a fucking idiot, still couldn't fucking do it because of the states and all the illegal guns coming in there. I just made this political, but oh well. Most people probably know that. I mean, Trudeau just banned a whole bunch more guns because everybody knows it's the law-abiding gun owners that are the issue, and not the illegal gun owners that are coming into the states. And like from what I've heard, it's only like 3% of law-abiding legal gun owners, like the ones that went for their PAL and all this stuff, that are the issue, and the 97% is the ones coming in from the states or and illegally like smuggled in, and you know. But yeah, you know, law-abiding gun owners are the issue. Yeah, there's my political rant for the day. It's December 17th today, and the goal. So I got a few more days. A week or so. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just relax. I mean, I've relaxed for quite some time, which is really nice. I'm gonna go to Mount Boulder. They got a lot of hiking trails from what I've seen on my offline Google Maps, which hopefully is true. And just spend some time there, get some more water, because I'm slowly running out again. And definitely got to stop at Moyhue tomorrow too, on the way to Wangaratta, or whatever the heck the name is. You know, check some things online before I go, and yeah. Something pricked my bottom of my flip-flop. Anyway, also there's these two dogs just chilling around the site. They're a couple's dogs, but they're just sitting here off leash. Good dogs, but they're not cleaning up their shit. That kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed. Probably come 9:30, I'll hit the hay, and yeah. Then I'll hit the wake up, and then I'll hit the road. I know I can't give the area justice, but holy fuck. Yeah, one wrong turn, you're going down, you know, a few hundred feet, maybe more. Definitely in some areas more. And you only got like this much on the outside of the road. Before the ledge, it was just like, shit. Fuck, is this a fun road though?
Like this road right up ahead of me is 30 kilometers an hour. I'm gonna see if I can get some like video time lapse of this fucking road, because holy shit, it's a nice road to go down. But you know, go with extreme caution because don't want to die.
Well, they got bars that never close down, and they regularly run people out of town just for looking at the women a little too long. And they got cars that go so fast that you can't even see them when they drive past, and they don't give a damn about right and wrong. They got a Subway, McDonald's, KFC, and Taco Bell. They even got a Kenny Rogers Roasters as well. And everything tastes so swell north of the Yellowhead. North of the Yellowhead. I forgot the DQ. North of the Yellowhead. Home Depot and Arona too. Yeah, everything that you wanna do north of the Yellowhead. They wear tight black jeans and vests. They listen to AC/DC and Zeppelin and Megadeth, and if it's too loud, go live in Millwoods instead. Yeah, and a good time Friday night is to get liquored up and get in a knife fight. It's survival of the fittest north of the Yellowhead. North of the Yellowhead. They got some big hair north of the Yellowhead, and the mullets are everywhere, but I'd advise you not to stop and stare north of the Yellowhead. Now the West End, it has the mall, and the downtown core's got City Hall, and the South Side has too many pubs and a riot now and then. And in the East there's Refinery Row, but the smell there doesn't compare, you know, to when there's something fishy going on north of the Yellowhead. North of the Yellowhead. If you have to drive past north of the Yellowhead, better get in and get out fast, 'cause I don't think any of you would last north of the Yellowhead. North of the Yellowhead. It's the place to be. North of the Yellowhead. If crime runs in your family, yeah, but you didn't hear it from me. North of the Yellowhead. North of the Yellowhead. North of the Yellowhead. North of the Yellowhead.
You can see their lives in their clothes and friends and faces. They can see the stars on big beds and Listerine chasers. You can drive right through without even a second glance at the pile of clothes sleeping peacefully in the boots that decided to dance. He could be your best friend and moments later walk by like a stranger. No strings of commitments, just smokes and a little spare change, sir. Lined up for hours to find tonight's show sold out. Looks like he's spending the night once more in Bumtown. There's Buzz and Rudy and Calamity Jane, Dirty old Pete and the shopping cart train. Opposite Ponds gets the call again. Stebbly done gone insane again. Stebbly done gone insane. I could empathize with the circumstance of fate, but even the neighborhood dogs shut up when it's late. And they're right out of sorts, would rather receive than give, reminding me where I live in Bumtown. It's gonna be a long, hard, heavy, tough and tricky, nasty, sticky, arduous journey. It's gonna be a long, hard, heavy, tough and tricky, nasty, sticky, arduous journey. It's a long way home for a Bumtown soul when he's got no shirt and it's snowing in April. It's a long way home, heading 6 feet under the weather, dead, tired and broke. Is that itchy young kid who can't sit still, flaps all around like a rodeo clown until he falls asleep in the middle of the road, just like me, in the middle of the road. I've fallen down, I've fallen down, I've fallen down in Bumtown, Bumtown, in Bumtown, in Bumtown, in Bumtown, in Bumtown, in Bumtown.
Bucket seats and $10 sunglasses, my CDs and a quarter tank of gas, and all the miles in front of me, all the miles, snowy covered ordinary. Highway 201, long weekend Monday, drive all night and watch the world turn Sunday, and all the lines running straight so routine, all the lines, but you will keep it in between. Open highway, drive it all day, a million shades of gray for all those miles. Big blue sky is something I miss, and roads so colorless for all those miles. Leaving town with a slightly heavy heart, the alternator and I can barely keep a charge for all the nights, Prince George to Sudbury, all the nights, bleed our hearts for nobody. Open highway, drive it all day, a million shades of gray for all those miles. Big blue sky is something I miss. us half a chance. Blow your doors off, just give us half a chance. All it takes is someone to someday to wake up right, turn us on and see the light. We'll pack houses every night. Make me sit through what you think is brilliant. Tell me all of the things that you wish I wasn't, and all the lies, hear 'em once and then repeat 'em. All the lies, spread 'em round and we'll believe 'em. Open highway, drive it all day. Roll your shades of gray for all those miles. Big blue sky is something I miss. The roads so colorless for all those miles. Open highway, drive it all day. Roll your shades of gray for all those miles. Big blue sky is something I miss. The road so colorless for all those miles.
If you ask any girl from the parish around what pleases her most from her head to her toes, she'll say, I'm not sure, that it's business of yours, but I do like to waltz with my log driver. For he goes whirling down and down the white water. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. Yes, whirling down and down the white water. Log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. The drive's nearly over, I like to go down and watch all the men as they work on the river. We know that come evening they'll be in the town, and we all like to waltz with our log driver. For he goes whirling down and down the white water. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. Yes, whirling down and down the white water. Log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. To please both my parents I've had to give way and dance with the doctors and merchants and lawyers. The manners are fine but their feet are a play, and none can compare with my log driver. For he goes whirling down and down the white water. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. Yes, whirling down and down the white water. Log driver's waltz pleases girls completely.
There's just two birds chilling in the shitter. Do you guys have any other friends in here? There's two rocks. And they're gone. Okay. Sorry. Bye. So, I forgot to say, last night was interesting. So I was chilling at this place near Bowler Mountain, right? I was just, laying back in my car relaxing, right? Just listening to the stream. And this couple pull up and they're having a little, I guess, date night lunch on by the river, in the river pretty much. And I just started chatting with them, right? Long story short, we end up going back to their place. I end up going back to their place, sorry. And we start drinking beer, right? And we just, very nice couple too. What was it? No, I ended up we had steak for dinner and some very nice salad, very earthy salad. I liked it. I was like beet leaves, sorry. Some other stuff. It was really good though. Baked potatoes, and all this sweet potatoes, all those. And anyway, so I ended up staying there like over the night. Tried getting them into Letterkenny because I've noticed a lot of Australian people really like Letterkenny here. My little water thing. Anyway, and it was funny because like they were drunk and they couldn't really keep up with how quick the humor in Letterkenny is. And yeah, I do hope they finish it. It's a great show. I recommend it if anybody's over 18 anyway. Because the humor in it, the Aussies love it, and I love it that they love Letterkenny, which is Canadian, if anybody doesn't know. And, but yeah. So, right now, I am in Victoria. I can't remember the park name, but it's a national park. I paid like $54, I think, for like 3 days. It was like $17 a day, whatever that is. Yeah, anyway. So tomorrow I'm going to go climb up that mountain, which is the highest mountain in Australia. I'm debating on going, like, hiking up the steep long trail in flip-flops, because the lady's like, oh, you can't do it in flip-flops. I'm like, that sounds like a challenge. We're just joking back and forth, right, and talk about, Canada and all this other stuff. And, like, places I go for camping and all this other stuff in Canada as well. And, yeah. Right now I have some, like, 18-year-olds parked over there. They're doing their thing, right? They're having a good time. Older couple right over to my left. Towards the rear of the vehicle. The river's right behind me, which is a stream, I should say. That's a nice little stream. It was funny because I walked down the river. I'm like, I'm gonna go check out the stream. Why not, right? And there's just a little hatchet there in a tree. I'm like, well, like not tree, but like driftwood. So I like pick it up, right? I'm looking at it. They come down and they're like, this is where I basically met them. They're like, oh, that's ours. I'm like, oh shit, sorry. Like, yeah, here you go. And yeah, that was pretty much the extent of our conversation. The sun is about to set. I mean, it's pretty much set. Getting ready to set right now. Like it is. Yeah, it's basically set right now. I think you can actually watch how dark this little clip is going. Yeah. It was nice, having to sleep in a bed for once. And, yeah, they were a really nice couple. They had an 18-year-old son, too, that came in at, like, at 10 something at night, while we were eating. And then, he went off to work at, like, 7 in the morning, I think. Oh, he woke me up at, like, 6:15. Doesn't matter, right? Who cares? Got, like, 6 hours at least of sleep, so I'm okay with that. Anyway, so, yeah. Basically, they told me to come to this mountain. I can't remember the damn mountain name, which sucks. I actually have a sticker of it. That when I get back home, I'm going to place in my car. I'll show it later because my car's a mess right now. But it's in Costa-Wilco National Park. Don't ask me to say that again, please. Oh, she folded it. That's even better. Okay. Yeah, it is I got a little sticker. You're not going to be able to see it in the light. You might be able to, but it says, I climb Mount Kusasuko? And it's 2,228 meters tall, or just over 2 kilometers. For the Americans, that's... Give me a second to do the math. That would be... It's just under 1.5 miles tall, like above sea level. And so I have to fucking climb it. And like I've just gotten like 4 stickers so far that I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with them. Like I'm debating on, like I'm definitely gonna put them. I climbed Mount Kosciuszko. I apologize to my Aussie buddies, viewers, for probably butchering that name. But I'm definitely gonna put this one on the back of my car. I have like a total of 4 stickers, 3 from there. And then I have one in the front console of my car that I actually want to switch into here. So I just lined this one sticker up quickly. It's, like where the bloody hell is something Australia? Give me a second. It's just this little town in the middle of, but where the bloody hell is Red Hill, South Australia? Oh, in South Australia. It was just this little small town. Actually, it wasn't. I don't even know if it was a town. But it was this little gas station I saw. I didn't even fill up there. But they had they had a sign for, it was like great food. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna try it. And that was where I had my first like local burger where they had beetroot in it. I'm like, this is actually a good idea. I'd like this idea. And then I had like a ham, pineapple, and cheese grilled sandwich, which was also really good. This was a while, like when I started my trip. And yeah, I do wish I got one of those hats there. I did find out that the day before I fly out, I have to drop the car off because in Sydney, and then I gotta either take a train or bus or something, right? All the way to fucking Melbourne, where I'll fly home on Christmas Day. But I'm not telling my family that I'm leaving Christmas Day. They don't know. Nobody knows, because I just want to go in and show up to the door all in my winter equipment and just be like, hey, can I, shovel your sidewalk for $300? Some crazy number. Just make my voice different. And hope that my dad slams the door in my face. Yeah. You can tell the kind of kid I am. And then I'll just call him like, you just slammed the door in my face, right? And see what his reaction is. But yeah. I'm going to get ready for bed. I'm going to fold down the seats, move some of the food. It's not that dark out, but it is getting pretty dark. But yeah. Yeah, because I can't even barely even see this. But yeah. You gotta watch the sunset. As my face just goes into a pitch black. And yeah. Y'all have a good night. Hopefully I'll have a good night. Hopefully it won't get too cold. Might put on some socks just in case, because it's almost 9 o'clock. It's like 5:45 right now. Yeah, 8:45. Sorry, not 5:45. 8:45. And yeah. Look, it's already nice and cool. Like if I open the door, I wonder what temperature the car reads. 20 degrees Celsius. That's pretty. Yeah, so it's gonna drop. But yeah. See ya. So by the looks of it, I'm going to be going up this on the ski tram, or whatever this thing is, right? And, what is it? Going to be hiking down That's okay. We're gonna get it almost to the top. Basically just saving a 4-kilometer hike. Fuck. I got some workers over there. I'm scared to drop my phone, that's for sure. Fuck. Oh, there's the end of it. Oh, this is fucking cool. I felt it. Got some stuff for the people that are cleaning. Oh, my ears are already popping. Oh, if only I had a mountain bike. So I'm gonna be one of the dumb guys that goes in flip-flops and fucking goes downhill. Alpine responsibility code 9. Do not ski, snowboard, ride, chairlift, or undertake alpine activities if your ability is impaired by drugs or alcohol. Fucking YOLO, bud. Drugs? I'm high on this fucking thing called life. See if that's a person coming. No, it's not. Oh, there's gotta be something. Just gotta think of something stupid to say. Just having the best day, eh? Oh, they're way too far to yell at him. I should have yelled that to her. See, this looks like fucking fun. I wish I had a fucking mountain bike. Let's see. I feel like this just looks like fucking fun to go down. There's no people, which kind of sucks. There's only one lady. I should talk to her. Okay. Very simple mechanism. It's just fucking. Oh, that's not the end. Fucking send her, bud. I can't even get a. This is interesting. Keep ski tips up. Okay. See, I definitely hurt myself on this, but it'd be worth it. Station closed. Aww. That's a smart idea. Whee! Dun, 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 dun. My sister's gonna be a mom! That means I'm a dad! I don't think he got it. I'm gonna be a dad. Should have said my sister's pregnant, I'm gonna be a dad. Come on, give me one more person, please. Just one fucking person. Let's just slow down there. Come on, give me one more person. So my goal for today is to make it to the peak. I think by then I might be too late to go down. Hopefully I can. I mean, if I don't, who cares, right? I'll just walk down. Oh, it's steep. Like, this doesn't look that steep, man. My phone's not, I mean, my phone makes it look exaggerated, but yeah. No, they got a sponsor for Fox. Uh-oh. Who broke it? They got freaking kids going down here too. What the cheese curd? I'm gonna go turn off the phone. We're getting close to the top. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the view. And oh, we got a person coming. Oh, let's do it. Just hide the phone a bit. My sister's pregnant.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to be a dad. Well, I struck that off my bucket list.
Really? You should climb the thing out.
Well, I'm on my way back down. Made it all the way to the top. 2,228 meters above sea level. You can see for miles away. Top it off. Great weather. I mean, I'm personally boiling hot right now, right? The only thing that's keeping me alive is the wind and my water. I will say, it's funny because people that are from Australia, holy crap, it's freezing cold up here. And they're like, no, it's not. I'm boiling hot. Like, yeah, but you're Canadian. Like, yeah, but I'm also climatized to -20 right now. Like, fair point. Fuck the views, though. Oh, it's fucking great. I mean, the path is decent. I don't know if it caught that. It probably cut out. Which kind of sucks, I guess. Flies are all around me, though. Holy, I already got bit once on the wrist. Thankfully, I didn't even notice it. There's probably a whole bunch in my backpack. Oh, here's a little bug. Oh, yellow bug. Sorry, but I'm on a time trial right now. Going up, I probably averaged, it's a 13-kilometer hike. I probably did I'd say 11.9 kilometers an hour. And my goal is to do it within an hour going down. But yeah. And see, I've just traveled completely, well, different view. Fuck, is it amazing here. I just did that in 13 kilometers an hour and 5 minutes. Not, wish it was an hour. Should have pushed a little harder at the end there, but oh well. I'm happy with it. Fucking view is amazing, look. Yeah, there's the town. Car somewhere in there. And you know, some mountain bicyclists like me. That'd be something I'd be interested in doing. Let's see if I find that. Fuck. It was a good day though. Nice. I mean, it was fucking hot for me, but everybody's, yeah. I would recommend this to anybody coming. It's Threadale or no, Threadore or something like that, right? Oh, we almost came to a stop. If you actually look, there's the mechanism. So the fucking, yeah, it just clamped on. Single point clamp. Yeah. Oh well. Sun's right above me. Peace. Well, today's December 23rd. This is the last day at night I'm sleeping in my car. Tomorrow I'm going to drop the car off at the Sydney airport, catch a bus that'll take me to Melbourne. It arrives at 5:30 and it arrives in Melbourne at 5:30 in the morning, 12 hours after getting on. Hopefully I can get some sleep on it. Oh, it's a 12-hour bus ride, I already said that, yeah. And then I'm going to have to figure out a way on how to kill like 11 hours because that's when my flight leaves Melbourne to go back home. Yeah. And, yeah, it's going to be a good day, hopefully. Fuck. Overall review of Australia.
taxes here for alcohol and stuff, stupid. I hate that. I absolutely hate it. The people, I hate them because they give Canada a bad reputation now. Because Canada is supposed to be the nice, loving country, and even that we are not even, in my opinion, good at anymore. Australia is definitely more friendly than in Canada. Cost of living here, I would not live here just because of the cost of living. Like $1.7, $1.8 million for a house. $1,800 I saw a week for rent, and I'm like looking at this like, you need to be a good fucking, you gotta make bank to do that. I'll stick with my $600 a month rent right now until I can actually save up enough to get a house. Or find a house. I mean, I should just say I should find a house that I like. The weather was really nice. It was really freaking hot though. Like I'd rather, minus 20, even though back home apparently it was +1 today, which pissed me off a bit. It's like, we're supposed to be fucking cold. It's not fucking cold out. Yeah. I mean, if you get the chance, I do recommend coming to Australia. I'm still alive and I do a lot of stupid shit. Totally, I have around, I know I have more than 2,000, like probably around, let's see, it was, I want to say $2,400 left over in my $10,300 trip. But you gotta remember it was, $1,200 for a flight here. Oh, I'm gonna say 1,300, just round it up. $1,000 to go home. So there's $2,300, I'll say. And it was what, 3,600? No, 3,200 for the rental car, and that is that's a lot. That was $5,500, and I just have under. Well, I mean, I have half of that left. Like, if I didn't have to return the car, I could. If I didn't have to spend another $3,200 to rent the car again, I'd definitely stay here again for an extra month. I know I could afford it, and yeah. I'm gonna miss it here, actually. It's a good little city, little country. Actually, it's a continent, too. And, but yeah. I hope I left a good taste in the Australian people's mouths for Canada. Yeah. Today was a lazy day. I basically just drove closer to Sydney. I'm at Blue Mountain right now. Got here pretty late, so I couldn't do anything. What else? Got some food in my car that I just bought. Hopefully it'll last me some. I'll have the one part for breakfast. The pizza will be as the day goes on. And then, yeah. Kind of sucks to have to leave. I mean, it's a really nice country. Everybody wishes they could just travel for a living. I mean, I do too. But, gotta make millions to do that. No, not millions, but you know what I mean. Definitely gotta come back here because there's a lot of things I still have to do. Like, there's places I gotta go. I know next time I do come here, I'm gonna definitely save some, look up some places to go beforehand. I do recommend, if you want to go traveling and you're going by yourself to Australia, just do some research, not a lot. You don't really need a lot. I didn't do any research coming here. I just knew that there are things that'll kill me and things that to avoid, right? And to respect the land, and that's what I've done. I didn't look anything up. I didn't look up campsites, hotels or any of this stuff, right? I didn't even pay a single cent for a place to sleep for the night, right? Because I have my car, and that one nice couple that let me stay at their place. And yeah. I'm debating on just staying up a bit later. Just enjoying the stars one last time before I know I'm not going to get much stars because Sydney is like 100 clicks that way. Which kind of sucks for me. And, yeah. But yeah, if you ever come alone, just all you need is a backpack full of clothes, a sense of adventure, and every now and then some free Wi-Fi so that you can download some stuff that you need, like maps and all that other stuff. On Google anyway, that's what I did. Everyone's like, "Go get this app." I'm like, "I've heard of this app, but I'm not paying money because I'm cheap." Food here, it was decently expensive, but not really. Yeah, gas was also pretty expensive. That was like Vancouver prices. It was like $2 a liter of gasoline, which is I think $1.82 Canadian a liter of gasoline. And there are places where it was more than that too, but I avoid those. But there are also places where it's cheap, almost cheaper than Canada. Like there was the cheapest I've seen. It was $1.50, no, $1.64. I mean, that is actually cheaper than in Canada, where I live anyway. Usually anyway, because I've seen it like $1.50 in Canada. I think we're averaging around probably $1.38, hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna miss it here. I recommend coming here. Like I said, just a sense of adventure, a rental car, and tiny bit of Wi-Fi, and enough money. Like 10 grand. I could probably 10 grand in Australia, Canadian, would last you 6 weeks of rental car as well. But yeah, sadly, gotta go back home, make some money. I spent a lot of money. Do I regret it? Nope. Will I do it again? Hopefully one day. I'm thinking next time I want to go to Europe. Travel around there a bit. Definitely go check out the Nordic countries. And yeah. There's a plane flying overhead. I'm going... Yep, right there. Yeah. Going to have to clean up the car a bit. Like all my personal belongings and garbage. I gotta find some bins for that. Like that's not gonna be hard. Chance that's probably just find a gas station that has, yeah, then just do it. There's a car coming. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of sad I'm leaving, but yeah. Had a good fucking time here, man. Great fucking time. If I could, I would love to get a RAM 2500 from Australia and get it brought over to Canada, but I know that'll never happen. Trucks here are expensive, or utes, and shipping it even would be even worse, because they basically ship it from North America, or wherever in North America they make them, and then ship them to Australia, where they just gut the dash and everything. And thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, that's hot. I'm gonna do this one. Got the inside front so that they can have a steering wheel on the right side instead of the left side. And yeah, and then have that shipped back to North America would just be a bitch. But yeah, a man can dream. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for bed. Give it a few more minutes. Yeah. Come to Australia. I recommend it. Anyone who watches these videos, or whoever watches this video, I recommend coming to Australia. Spiders aren't that bad. Snakes, haven't seen a single snake, which kind of sad. Sucks in my opinion. Seen a few lizards. Quite a few lizards. Large and small. Spiders. Seen a good amount of spiders. They all left me alone, right? I mean, there was a few that crawled onto me, because I guess they got onto me, flying through the air, and then just landed on my clothes, and then yeah, but they're small little guys. ants here. Oh, that was the one story I forgot to say. 2 nights ago, I was sleeping, right, and I just woke up to like a prick in the pain in my right shoulder on my back. What the fuck was that? So I go brushing my left hand over it, and a fucking bastard bites me on my wrist. I turn on the light, and oh, that's a ant. Rolled down. The window was already rolled down, so I just flung it out the window. My towel, I guess. I know it was the actual blanket, but I flicked it out the window while still holding on to it. Got it outside and went back. I'll try to go back to bed. I can't remember if I actually went back to bed. I think I did. But yeah. Gonna miss it here. There are times though where it's some of my friends that hate it here because I've seen spiders like, oh my god, a spider, it's gonna hurt me and kill me, I gotta run away. It's like, if that was true, I'd be dead. But yeah. Ta-ta. I'm off to bed.